All right, now on this episode, it is the episode I've been looking forward to on the build. It's where I come into play and my team starts to work on my beautiful 2006 RSX, getting the full paint job done. Now, if you remember from the last episode, we got that beautiful interior, and I thought to myself, like, we don't want to put that in just yet, where we're going to be removing all the windows. So there's going to be a lot of dust that could be able to possibly get into the vehicle. But let's talk about what exactly the procedure is going to be on the vehicle before it even gets into the body shop. So the very most important thing is using this paint pen. And what is this going to do? Well, we have actually a PDR specialist that we're going to show you how to remove dents. Now, I like to use the process of using the least invasive amount of body filler on the actual vehicle. So what I'll do is I'll come around, and this car is really clean, but if I have a little ding like right here, I'll just go ahead and circle it so the PDR tech can go ahead and take it out. Now, these might not show up on camera, but this is a good indication for the PDR tech to go ahead and just take a look at it and then fix the dents. So just going around the car and giving it the circle exactly where the dent is. And then you always want to look at a car from the bottom up. Even looking at it on a lift is really going to show you, look, Mike, I got one right over here. All right, so I got a dent right over here. And then what is this going to do for me? Well, now I don't have to put as much filler on it. Now on this particular vehicle, what I love most about it, it's got all VINs on every single part. The one other thing I love about it is there's only been one panel that I can pick up that's been repainted, and that is the other quarter panel. So on this quarter panel, I can see from here a large amount of yellow pearl that was put in, probably a possible dent in this area. So what I'm going to do with this area is really flatten it out. Now the body work doesn't really look too bad, but I really want to make this thing look completely seamless. So what I will end up doing is taking everything completely off the car. We're going to be taking off the tailgate, the doors. We're going to do all the jams, and from that point, I'm going to put everything back onto the car so we can shoot this car all at once so we can ensure that the color matches 100%. Now that we've got everything indicated, I'm going to take a little bit more time, see if I can find any more dents, and we'll get those dents removed. So we got my DC5 here. Now, last time we talked about all of the little body damages that we needed to take care of it. But first, I really want to work on that engine bay. I want to get the engine bay painted before we do the body because, well, you will get that all situated, and then we can move on to the exterior, but obviously we can't paint it with the engine inside. So we got TJ over here and Mike, they're gonna go ahead and take the engine out, and when they take the engine out, well, they're gonna tell you what they're gonna do. They're gonna completely reseal it, clean it up. I'm not gonna have any issues with this engine down the road. And while everything's out, I'm gonna give it a nice little paint job, and then the underside of the hood, I'm gonna gloss it out. That's not factory, but we're doing a little bit OEM plus here.
Brian mentioned, we're gonna have to drop the entire motor and the transmission out of the car. But before we do that, we wanna check out the compression of the motor. So the first thing we're gonna do is remove this engine cover here and also all the spark plug, and also disconnect the fuel injector so we can do a precise compression test. All right, so next up, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the fuel injectors. Super tight, huh?
Yeah.
And next up, we go ahead and remove our spark plugs here. How are we looking?
AC telco, not too good.
And next up, we are connecting our compression tester. Okay, 180. So that was cylinder number 1. We'll go ahead and move on to cylinder number 2. Go ahead. Okay. All right, there you go. Go ahead, JC. Cylinder number 4 here. There you go. 175, 180. Very, very consistent. I think the motor is very very healthy. Hey, TJ, by the way, Type S, Terry working on a Type S, R6 Type S. You know, you're a self-proclaimed B Series master. Now you're working on a K Series.
Well, I don't think a lot
What's
of
the
people,
deal with this?
I don't think a lot of people know this about me, but I am a K Series engine builder.
So
you know?
you're B and K.
You know, I'm a junior K Series master, but I'm getting my way up there. You know.
Well, as you guys can see, we got really strong compression at the motors. Motors nice and healthy. So next up, we go ahead and remove the wheel, drain out all the fluid, and get ready to drop the motor and the training together.
Smells like gas. Running too rich. Yeah, sinkos are good in this one. No metal particles.
K Series master right here.
Yeah, this is on my way. On my way. Oh, wow, look at that. Water. Smells like water to me.
What does that mean?
That means customer's not too up to date on his maintenance. Okay.
There you go. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Got the rear mounts here. Sit. We're gonna put it right
back there, yeah.
Yep. Push that. There you go. Go ahead.
Hydrolock device.
Oh yeah. The lower is better. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, this thing rocking the motor, TJ.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so we pretty much finished up on the bottom. Now we're gonna bring the car down, start working on the top. Before we get under the engine bay, we're gonna go ahead and remove the connection from the ECU from the interior. Then we'll jump back under the hood. That's it. There we go. So while we're working in the engine bay, we're gonna go ahead and attach our air conditioning machine so we can evacuate the R134 Freon. And it'll save us some time. We don't have to sit here, wait for it. It's high side here. Well, guess we're gonna find that one later. This is the low side here.
I get it.
Almost. Next up, we have to go ahead and disconnect our shifter cable here. Oh my God.
Well, what happened?
And next up, we're just gonna remove all the radiator hoses, the upper, the lower, and also the heaters. Oh, whoa! Congratulations. You know what they say, you make the mess, you clean it.
Paper mover. Who needs it?
I'll bring it back up real quick. Okay, bring it down. All right. We good. So we got one of the side mounts out of the way. We only have one transmission mount, and this entire motor gonna be able to stay where it's at right now. We're gonna bring the body up. You good? Go ahead.
How about that AC hose right here in the front? Good.
And just like that, we got the motor and the transmission down the ground. But next up, we're gonna go ahead and put our subframe back up the car because we want to be able to get this car back to the body shop so we can start prepping for the engine bay respray.
You going in the front or the back?
Okay, ignition. Oh, we need that.
All right, ready?
Yeah. So we got Brian RSX back out to the body shop. Next up, we're gonna work on the motors and the transmission. We try to get everything separated so we can put the motor back on the stand. So next up, let's go remove the harness, then transmission. I got an engine stand right over there. Let's get started.
There you go.
There you go, the charge harness.
Crispy.
There you go, engine harness for you. And as expected, the front engine mount is broken. Rear bracket. And we got our motor all chained up already. Come on, TJ, let's bring her up. Yeah, I think we go right there. So now we can go ahead and remove our transmission. Come on.
It ain't that heavy.
Here's another look with the clutch here, and over here is the release bearing. It's literally no grease on it, and when you pivot it, the layer of dry grease actually stops the release bearing from moving.
Wow. Yeah,
Look, it doesn't want to come off.
It just came off.
There you go. Jesus, it's stuck there. There you
Got
go.
it.
There you go. Spin it. Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
And next up, we're gonna go ahead and remove our clutch system here. We got a few of these 12.10 millimeter. And that
Hey,
should be
Mike, you know what this sounds like? It sounds like this car's been underwater a couple times.
well, it does ring a lot here, TJ.
man, that thing is toast.
It's gone. Which makes a perfect time for us to redo everything on this motor. And check out this flywheel here. Oh yeah. We're gonna get a brand new clutch system for this for sure. There you have it. Oh my God, look at all of this clutch material built up on the back of the flywheel. Look at that. Oh, T, don't do it. Oh my God. Oh.
There's the clutch.
Yep. What was left? All right, so next up, we gotta get this motor mounted up on an engine stand.
Seems like somebody learned how to drive on this car.
Maybe Brian?
Yeah, maybe.
We loosen that up. All right, here we go.
How close are we? Almost.
Dang. So close. Right there. Boom. Let's bring her home. That's it. Here you go. So we successfully put our motor on our motor stand, and we are all done with today's video. Before I let you guys go, Brian's gonna need your help for something.
All right, so we got the motors getting refreshed, but we're gonna be working on the engine bay in the next episode. And guys, I'm really torn. You know, I bought this car and I really liked it for the model it was, but white was not the first choice. And I really thought about it. I really want to do something different here. I want to stick with the OEM colors, and I want to respray this car since we got the engine completely taken out. We're going to do the bay and everything else. I want to go with an OEM color. There's no doubt I want an OEM RSX color. I'm between the two colors, a Vivid Blue, which I love, which was my original search, but then the guys are talking to me about Blaze Orange was so rare and hard to find that I never even put any effort into it. So we're between respraying this whole car OEM color, Blaze Orange, which I love, or Vivid Blue. I need your guys' help. We're not keeping it white. That's not an option. We're doing something different here on the channel, and we're going to restore it back to the OEM colors that they came with. So what do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. We're going to count all the comments up, and we're going to see who the winner is, and we'll let you guys know on the next episode.